Bom dia, rapaziada. A gente vai fazer a continuação aqui nessa série. Aqui embaixo, que vale a pena. Eu acho que vale a pena voltar pra base. Não é pra nada não, mas pela quantidade de munições e o BO que deu ontem, eu acho que compensa pegar um pouco mais de munição. E talvez aquele lançador de granadas.
Ничего, я им так просто не дамся. Успеть бы только, если что, побольше тварей с собой на тот свет забрать. Учтена каждая мелочь, мать их штабные. Это считается хорошая подготовка, когда из 10 только один выживает. Черт! Да мы даже в бой не вступили! И когда же нас отсюда заберут? Дичи нормальной в этой долбанной зоне нет ни хрена. Погано. Погано. За собой тут следить все время надо. Чтобы другим тоже присматривать. Аномалии. Порейки поганые. Крышу рвет только так. Видали уже.
missão ali inteiramente. É só as que realmente não são importantes.
talk to you privately.
Listen, Major, holster your weapon, would you? We'll both shoot you, you have
Лишь бы
my
автомат
word.
не клинил. Да патронов хватило. А так прорвемся. Ничего. Я им так просто не дамся. Успеть бы только, если что, побольше тварей с собой на тот свет забрать. Учтена каждая мелочь, мать их штабные. Это считается хорошая подготовка, когда из 10 только один выживает. Черт! Да мы даже в бой не вступили! Вот, накачивали нас штабные, накачивали. Нет, мол, ничего хуже сталкеров, ага. А сами? Как отсюда посмотришь, так некоторые штабные...
Major, we've got a serious problem. This operation has been getting more ridiculous every minute since the helicopters crashed. The men are dropping like flies. We've got no comms with HQ, and the situation just keeps getting worse. The evacuation choppers didn't show up again. And at this rate, it won't be long before we lose control of the situation completely. We need to establish communications with HQ right now. Our communications expert believes that the signal is being jammed from somewhere close to us. He's working on getting the coordinates as we speak. I sent some of my men to check out a possible source of the interference, but they went missing, and their personal signals aren't registering. Major, one of your objectives is to establish communications with HQ. Given the situation we find ourselves in, this should be your priority from now on. Also, as a personal favor to me, please find my boys.
Говорят, эти твари по ночам стали на патрули нападать. Главное дело между собой срутся. А ну еще собираются в стаи и нас кончают.
Base, I found one of your men. It looks like he blew himself up with a grenade. There are no signs of a firefight or any other evidence of him being attacked.
Kowalski here. Roger that, Major. Hey, I got good news. We finally acquired the exact coordinates of the source of interference. The signal is coming from the kindergarten building.
Cara, pela história, foi esse grupo monolite ali que começou a atacar. Ô, caralho, sai. Sempre olhem embaixo das escadas. Cara, eu tô interior.
Is that really you? Well, I'll be. We were starting to think we'd never see our dock again. So what happened?
Well, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
Okay.
И когда же нас
Thanks for your help.
заберут-то?
By the way, the Colonel wants you to pay him a visit.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Also, Gary headed for Yanov's station to restock. He asked me to tell you that he won't be back
Ничего
for a few
нормального в
days.
этой долбанной
Gotcha.
зоне нет ни хрена. Погано.
So, tell me, where were you?
You're not going to believe me anyway, but in a fridge.
What fridge? Where did you find it?
Where did I find it? I'd like to see you find anything in my estate.
And what state would that be?
Not quite sure how to describe it.
Раз.
I spoke to the HQ commander and reported the situation to him along with all the information that's been collected. There won't be any helicopter support for a while. He suggested that we fortify our position and await further orders. USS observers are currently at the HQ, so you'll be able to talk to your superiors soon enough.
Colonel, a radio signal has been detected, and its source is not far from the base. The transmission is encrypted, and I haven't been able to crack it yet.
Do you have the coordinates?
Yes, I have the coordinates, but the signal is intermittent, and it's moving.
Monolith again?
Умники, ёпты. Страховка? Да на кой хрен у нас сдалась тебе эта страховка, когда и хранить не будет чего? Родичам, что пробухали, да? Лучше бы на руки сразу выдавали. Достала. Меня всё достало.
Let's pegar o fuzil e let's acabar com esse jogo.
The signal is back. Transmitting coordinates. The signal is gone. It's back. It's right next to you.
I don't see anyone.
It's close, and it's moving toward our base.
It's underground.
Major Kowalski here. You better get back here. We need to prepare for possible attack. Bastards won't catch us with our pants down this time.
Не дрейфит так. Тогда все живыми отсюда
Eles
выберемся.
querem me fuder, né, o fenômeno.
Дичи нормальной в этой долбанной зоне нет ни хрена. Погано. Погано.
Don't shoot. I'm headed to the main entrance.
Who are you?
My name is Strelok.
You're the Stalker who disabled the Scorcher?
Yes, but my plan didn't work. I came here to speak with your commanders. I have information that will allow the army to take control of the zone and destroy it.
And the mission is starting.
Come, let's talk inside.
We've got a problem. Our choppers are crashing for reasons that we've not understood yet.
Until we work it out, there won't be any helicopter support. The only way to get to the borders of the zone is on foot.
The reasons are obvious. There are many anomalies in the air, especially in the center of the zone.
We had a map with the safe air corridor between anomalies, and the helicopters had emission protection systems.
That's odd. You're telling me you haven't noticed that anomalies move around after an emission. Some disappear, and new ones show up in different places, which makes your map of anomalies effectively useless.
So that's what it is.
What?
Emissions don't just follow one another. If you can scan the area and identify all the anomalies, the choppers will be able to collect us safely, provided they're dispatched right after an emission.
We must inform the HQ of this as soon as possible.
I'll contact my commanders right after the emission. Lieutenant, get him on the line as soon as you can.
Every time there's an emission, I get this splitting headache.
As long as you listen and hear you, I'd say that's pretty good going.
За собой следить все время надо. И за другими тоже присматривать. Аномалии по реке поганые. Крышу рвет только так. Видали уже. Достало. Как мне все достало. Хорошая подготовка, когда из 10 только 1 выживает. Черт! Да мы даже в бой не вступили! Прорвемся. Куда мы делимся? Хрен этим тварям, а не наши шкуры. Лишь бы автомат не клинил, да патронов хватило. А так прорвемся. Куда мы денемся? Хрен этим тварям, а не наши шкуры. Лишь бы автомат не клинил, да патронов хватило. А так прорвемся.
mission is over. Kirillov, contact HQ. Because of the emission, it's impossible to establish comms during one.
Вот, накачивали нас штабные, накачивали. Нет, мол, ничего хуже сталкеров, ага. А сами? Как отсюда посмотришь?
Yes.
Так некоторые штабные суки мутантов за пояс заткнут.
Roger.
Знал бы, что так обернется, черта с два бы сел в вертолет. А пусть бы и разжаловали, мне похрен. Среди людей зато.
Major Degtyarev here. I read you.
Good. As of this moment, you are responsible for completing Operation Fairway. Kowalski and the Stingray squad will assist you. Report.
I've managed to acquire documents about experiments carried out in the zone. Furthermore, we've been contacted by a stalker who's been in the CNPP. His name is Strelok, and he's offered us his cooperation.
Вот тварь разделала.
Accept his offer.
Что в зоне
Cause
творит?
our helicopters to crash.
Рассказать бы кому.
Yes, I have the data, and Strelok's information confirms it. The helicopters were hit by anomalies after their locations changed during the emission. The anomaly map issued to the pilots turned out to be useless.
А ночью собираются в стае и нас кончают.
That means we have until the next emission. We'll be collected together with the Stalker from position B28. Stingray squad will be evacuated with you. The birds are already in the air. Over and out.
А если бросили нас? Вот так вот взяли и
We heard
писали
the
в
news,
невозвратные.
fellas. When we go, stick together and keep the stalker alive. Any questions? Get ready to move. Major, can I have a word? Move out, squad.
Если что, побольше тварей с тобой на портфеле забрать.
Zombies!
Let's move to the right along the building. Double back.
Dozen zombies in the building.
Move to the left and cover each other.
Вот тебя!
Мать вашу!
Pripyat is going to know we're coming. We've got to move faster. Run!
More zombies up ahead.
Through the arch!
Кончай, гада!
Stingray, where are you?
We're on the way.
Our orders are to take off if we come under attack, so hurry the hell up!
Roger that. We'll be there soon. Stay alert and follow orders. We're real close to the evacuation point. Let's move!
Don't stop. Keep moving. Run!
Major Detairev, we're taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy. We cannot hold out for long.
Come on, boys! One last push!
We're ready to go.
Get to that shop. I hope it was worth it.
As a reward for successfully completing his investigation, Degtyarev was offered a promotion to colonel and the position of mission coordinator. He declined the opportunity to work at the HQ and submitted a personal request to be sent to the zone as the USS Permanent Observer. The information about the development of psi devices obtained by Degtyarev alerted USS commanders. All the information gathered on X-designated laboratories was removed from military archives and filed as top secret. All personnel working in the zone were ordered to prevent the disclosure of information about the laboratories at any cost. Several experimental samples were made on the basis of technical documents for Item 62. Following a set of test trials, it was decided not to go ahead with large-scale deployment of the weapon due to the high cost of ammunition. Nonetheless, it would be reasonable to assume that further development of the Gauss rifle is ongoing. Skadovsk became home to any and all who could reach it. Fierce Stalker resistance did not stop the bandits from making regular and ultimately unsuccessful attempts to establish their so-called order on the ship. Despite this ongoing struggle, the Skadovsk carried on its unique brand of life. Following the destruction of the Bloodsucker lair, it's unlikely that anything could significantly change the state of affairs on the Skadovsk. The old ship became a temporary center of stability in the ever-changing world that is the Zone. A fragile balance was reached between freedom and duty squads at Yanov Station. Tired of the endless struggle, fighters of both factions started leaving their squads and joining the Free Stalkers. The scientific expedition, organized by Professors Herman and Ozersky, was a success. The data they collected facilitated the development of groundbreaking medicine and technology, which prompted the Ministry of Education to allocate additional funding for researching the Zone. Gary's stories about the Army's fate scared stalkers away from Pripyat. The few who dared to venture into the city ran into inexplicable phenomena, which added further dark strokes to an already gloomy picture of the dead city. The area around Yanov Station continues to attract growing numbers of stalkers. The lack of dangerous mutants and abundance of anomalous areas have led to the area being referred to as a treasure trove with increasing regularity. Rumors of Zulu's fate reached the leader of duty, General Voronin. Counter to most expectations, Voronin decided to posthumously award Zulu with the Silver Shield, duty's highest decoration. The list of casualties suffered in the course of Operation Fairway was amended with yet another name. Senior Lieutenant O.N. Sokolov died in the line of duty. Having overcome his alcoholism, Cardin left the Skadovsk. Stalkers said he went to look for his missing friends. Several days later, he returned, suffering from wounds and radiation poisoning. As soon as his wounds healed, he left the Zone for the second and final time. Strelok passed on the information he obtained on his trip to the Chernobyl NPP to the USS commanders. This prompted the government to create a scientific institute for research of the Chernobyl anomalous area. Strelok took up the position of chief scientific consultant to the institute. Colonel Kowalski, commander of the Stingray Group, found his resting place not far from the majority of his squad. Their bodies were taken in by the zone, with nothing but old faded photographs left to remind the country of their sacrifice.
E assim terminamos mais assim terminamos mais uma série e vamos começar algum outro jogo. Se alguém tiver alguma ideia de algum jogo que a gente possa pegar com uma história parecida, vamos lá, hein? Aí, falou!